Oh yeah.
And another
Oh,
one.
oh yeah.
And another
Oh,
one.
oh yeah.
We back.
Oh,
Let's praise God. God.
I give you all of the praise in my life, in my life. Oh yeah.
Hey everybody, so this is Trevon Bryan back with another video. Praise God. So this topic will be about my past, me introducing where I came from, so you guys can know where I am now. So I'm gonna start with letting you guys know exactly where I came from. I was actually born in Rockford, Illinois, which is like a small city. I want to say about an hour, almost 2 hours or so outside of Chicago, Illinois. From there, when I turned 5 years old, I actually was in a foster home. It was me and my sisters and brothers. We all got split up at a young age. And at that time, I was going through like a lot of confusion as a young child. And I know some people out there have heard this testimony, so I wanted to kind of say it again to those new viewers out there that's watching this video. So a lot of things that happened in that time with me was I was feeling a lot of complacent, felt alone. Especially going into a new family that I actually really didn't know. So I really was lost. I didn't have my father. My father, as you know, the male role in the family plays a big key in you growing up as a child, whether you're a boy or a girl. And so I didn't have my father growing up. Just know how important it is as a father and a male in your family. I didn't have that. So, you know, I realize now how important it is to be a leader because I have a daughter now, right? And at the time, I was really confused. I was hurt because my dad pretty much told my mom he didn't want me. So looking back at that situation now, I'm truly grateful. But it hurted me a lot throughout the years because I still didn't understand. It was questions that needed to be answered of why you didn't love me, like, you know. And so that's pretty much every child's and question they want to ask when they feel like they're alone, when they feel like they're abandoned from their parents or their parents didn't want them. So just know that it's very important, fathers out there, to be able to be an important asset to your family because your kids will be very benefit from you. So with that being said, when I actually got taken away and I got into the foster home and I was actually introduced to four of my brothers with my stepmom at the time, and I was truly grateful how they took me under their wing and they pretty much protected me and showed me just how to be a man and showed me manhood because I didn't have a father. So I pretty much learned a lot of male things from my four brothers that was older than me, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, at that time I was young. I was still trying to learn who I am and still trying to search for love too because of the complacent of me not having my parents. So when my brothers came in the picture from my stepmom family, she had four boys, they took me under their wing, and a lot of the stuff that they kind of introduced me to, some of the stuff that at the time I'm like, okay, cool, they helped me learn about the girls and stuff like that, and learn me how to, pick up on girls, get their number, and, all that type of stuff, how to, pretty much, be like, how to get game, spit game at girls, so, which was awesome to me at the time, because I really didn't have no game. I didn't know how to get girls at all, right? And I just duplicated what my brothers did. Also, when it came to sports, they all went to football, basketball, and I just got inspired by that. I was like young, like, man, I want to get into basketball. I want to play a little bit of football too, so I see what they did, right? And I wanted to duplicate what they did. But as I got older throughout the years, I realized that I was pretty much just following their footsteps versus who Trevon needed to be, who God wanted Trevon to be. So at that time, as older as I got, and I started learning about girls and started learning about how to get game, and I was a, attractive looking guy or whatever like that, and that caused me to start going down a path of lust, and start causing the door to be open when it came to sexuality. And I was battling for years with things like, pornography and so many, different women and things that nature. Talking to so many different women at so many times, and then from there, open another door to smoking weed and drinking, partying, trying to have a lifestyle that trying to fit in and be cool. And that really wasn't me at the end of the day. I'm just this young guy that wanted to be loved, that wanted to be what God wanted me to be, and feel accepted from family, from my parents, trying to fill that void. So with all that being said, at that journey, I still wasn't myself. But it was a journey, right? Like Paul, it was a journey. And so I was still fighting. I knew it was more. I knew it was still a place I needed to be. The older I got, the more older I got, the more knowledge and information that I started to get. So, make a long story short, by the time I got to school, you know, when I hit middle school, I feel like that was one of the most lowest times in my life. Not just because of what happened to me still holding on to the hurt from me being in the foster home, but someone that was very important in my life that played a big role on me being a better person was my grandma. And she passed away back in 2005. And at that time, she was the only person that I looked to for motivation for a positive way out. And when she passed away, I really feel like I didn't have anybody. I went into depression. I went into a depression where I really was like, who I'm gonna run to? You know, I locked my heart out after that. That really played a role in who I was at that time. So after that, I started to build a lot of anger. You know, starting to act out in school, class act, trying to get attention, trying to be something I wasn't, and getting in trouble, suspended, all kind of stuff that was going on, right? And then, you know, once I got into Overton playing, you know, in high school, it continued, it got worse. I just got older, but it got worse, right? And all of a sudden, 12th grade year happened, and boom, I was doing this stuff out of the years, smoking weed and the girls, and then to the point where a tragic happened that I thought was going to literally, like, it was going to be a tragedy that I thought I wasn't going to be here today. I thought I was going to die. And that was me pretty much smoking so much marijuana to the point where I got dehydrated. I had to go to the hospital. I was rushed because I had so much of the marijuana inhaled into my respiratory system, into my brain cells, that it caused my insides to be dry and dehydrated. So I had to go to the hospital, and they had to put a lot of fluid in me, an IV in me to give me energy, to give me get back going and get me hydrated. And in that whole period of time, you know, it was just crazy because God was trying to get my attention. And in that whole period, I literally felt like I didn't feel anything. Like my nerves shut down. I didn't feel myself breathing. And I went through this just out-of-body experience. And I just felt like I was into a whole other world. And all I see is myself just falling into the lake of fire. And I thought I was heading to hell. And that's when God woke me up. And at that moment, that's when I knew that spirits are real. Good and evil spirits are real. That's when I knew it in that moment. And that's when I knew that God was real, because he was trying to get my attention, because he loved me. And I'm grateful for that moment. I'm thankful for that moment. And he told me, he said, if you don't change your life, you know where you're going. That's the direction you're going, you know? It's like you into sin. If you continue to be doing wrong, if you're not trying to be right, if you're not trying to be what God called you to be, you're going to go down the path of destruction. And that's where I was headed. Until I woke up, I rose up, and I never gave up. And I said, you know what? Enough is enough. And that's when I repented. I got into the church. I got baptized. And I received the Spirit. And it just completely changed my whole life. It completely changed my whole mindset, my character, my decision-making, the way that I speak. I didn't always speak like this. I used to have more, I had issues with talking more back when I was young. I talked a lot, but I didn't make a lot of sense, right? So now, I've talked more, but I'm starting to learn to talk, slowing myself down and making sense when I speak. So I'm just grateful all around. And I know I said a lot in this video, but again, this is an introductory video on you guys knowing a little bit about me. So as I start putting more videos out in the future, you guys can know my world. You can know where this YouTube thing is going. And you guys can feel need to send me emails. You can send me comments on this video below. Tell me how you feel, if you can relate. And, you know, if this testimony that I just told you guys, this introduction to my life, helps you, just please let me know. So that's just a little part of my life. Where I am today, I'm a married man with a beautiful wife, and I have a beautiful young girl. She's almost 5 months. I'm still not perfect, but I can tell you this, I am so much better than I used to be. I'm striving to be a better man every day. And so I hope this video encouraged you. I hope that my testimony encouraged you, because the Bible says that, of course, we overcome by each other's testimony. So I will continue to be a light to you. You continue to be a light to me. Let's be a light to each other as we are a light of the world. And so, praise God. Again, subscribe to this my video, my YouTube page, and comment on this video. And I will see you guys in the next video. God bless.